And now, the conclusion. Uh-oh, what's going on?
Pete! I'm fine. I'm fine. Just lost my footing. Damn it. God damn it.
Aw, he's bit.
Lurkers! I'm out of ammo. Come this way. Bitch. Damn it! You get your asses over here, both of you!
I'll cover you.
We gotta get out of here. Get over here, God damn it!
Can't you listen to me once? Just one time? I've got ammo.
Listen to
He's
me,
bit!
damn it! I see a way out.
I'll cover you.
I trust.
Got a clear path over here.
No,
God
no,
damn
no.
it!
Ah! Oh, well, I guess I suppose I deserve that. I suppose I deserve that. Well, that's the end of episode 1. I hope you enjoyed. Okay. We need to think about this calmly and not emotionally, all right? So Pete, even though he was the one that gave us all the benefits of the doubt, even though he was the one that welcomed us, the only one that was pretty much honest with us and the most welcoming and friendly to us, he's bit, okay? And that means that no matter what we do, he's going to die. I don't know. Going with Nick seems like, even though Nick is still a kid, he's not sure what's going on, he's not that good with a trigger, but at least he doesn't have a death sentence on him, as much as I had to admit it. Now, he's afraid, he's scared, everything's fucked up, I understand, and people are probably going to rag on him even more. But Pete is dead. Pete is basically dead. He has a death sentence, because he was bit. And even if he does amputate his leg, I mean, we tried it for Lee. And Lee didn't survive. Why would we think any difference of this? Like, experience teaches us otherwise. So, as much as a scummy and horrible person I feel I'm going to be, we need to play this smart. We need to go with Nick. Because Nick is the only one who does not have a death sentence on him right now. Even though I love Pete much more, and I would save Pete in a heartbeat if I could guarantee that he would survive. But, with that bite, I don't think it's going to happen. I know a lot of you are going to hate on me for this decision, but I'm sorry. We have to do this. We have to do this the smart way. I'm sorry, Pete. As much as I love you, as much as I love you,
Just one time?
I can't take the risk. You're bit.
Pete!
Come on, let's go save Pete. You have ammo. Come on, shoot. Really? Really? Too late. Too late.
Pete! No!
We have to go!
You could have saved him.
He was gone already.
How could you just leave him?
What are we gonna do? Someone's outside. Someone came here looking for you. A man.
What? Did he say what his name was?
We know damn well who it was.
Who is he?
One of the guys we were with before.
What's he gonna do?
I can't keep going.
I figure we got about 5 more days to reach those mountains.
We ain't here to rob nobody. Just relax and put the gun down, man.
I thought you were dead.
What? Where are my choices? This seems like a bit of a bug. Be right back. Alright, so I guess it's now showing some of my choices. I don't think these are all the choices we made, but 2 is better than nothing, I suppose. Alright, so I suppose this is where I stand trial and defend my choices and go over them in depth. Okay, bring it on. But bear with me, this might be a bit long, but just hear me out, okay? Hear me out. Alright, so let's start with the dying man. There are a few reasons why I chose to give the man some water. First of all, yes, he's from the group that took Krista. Now, we don't know 100% that they shot Krista. All we know is that there was a gunshot. It could have been anything from a warning shot to an accidental shot during a scuffle or something. We just don't know for sure that she's dead. And I thought that maybe by giving him a little water, we could get even a little tiny hint out of him. Now, I know this is probably most likely wishful thinking, and Krista is, well, she might be most possibly dead. But A, as we established, we have running water at the house, so this little gesture wouldn't have even cost us at all, really, since it's really just so little we gave him in the first place. B, even if there was only a 1% chance that he could tell us something useful, I was going to take it, especially since, like I said in A, it didn't cost us much at all. Of course, there's the angle of human compassion and easing a dying man's departure, and honestly, we don't know for sure what happened back there. So they do take the blame for separating us, but other than that, we don't know. Okay. Second of all, Nick versus Pete. Like I said, I think I've explained this already. Pete was already a goner the moment he got bit. We have no way of knowing he would have survived, even if he cut off his leg. I mean, it didn't work for Lee. Even if we dislike Nick, I take the guaranteed to survive jerk over the likely to die anyway nice person, because there is strength in numbers, and although this is a decision that kind of pained me to make, and you saw how indecisive I was, I feel it's like for the greater good in the party in the long run, because we need as many able-bodied people as we can to defend the base, basically. Then, of course, there's the whole dog fiasco. It somehow seemed to get the most responses out of you for some reason. I find it kind of strange that barely anybody even blinked or brought it up when Aaaand got shot or when Krista lost her baby, yet not feeding the dog somehow got such a response from a lot of you, and everyone's like, how could you do this? But anyway, like I said, beans would not have helped the dog in this context. Dogs can't survive on the same diet as a human. And like I mentioned, tomato sauce is also toxic to them in sufficient quantities. It would have been harmful if there was enough concentrated tomato sauce in those baked beans. Another point I raised was that if Clem goes, so does the dog. If Clem is too weak to forage for food, the dog will die. It's as simple as that. It's a domesticated animal after all, and it depends on humans. Now, we don't know when the next meal would have come, if a next meal would have come in any point. And honestly, if I had to choose for one to starve, then yeah, I'd choose Clementine's life over the life of the dog. Any day, not even a debate. Yeah, it sucks, but Clementine comes before the dog. It's really that simple. And honestly, for a while, I was thinking that if things got too bad, maybe we could even eat the dog, because meat in this situation would really help Clementine regain her strength. And I mean, that's survival. It's not different from eating any other animal. It's not different than eating any other burger or whatever you eat. Just because it's cute doesn't make it different than a cow, right? Also, what is it with that watch I picked up? I never used it for anything. I thought I would use it in a puzzle or something to get out of the mansion, but it never came up again. I mean, so far every item in the whole series has been for a puzzle solution, and this item just seemed odd to me. And from the comments you told me, I get a bad ending of some sort? I don't know. I guess I avoided that somehow. No clue. But, I mean, I didn't take it to steal it. What would I need it for anyway? I took it to solve a puzzle with it, like every single other item in the whole series so far. And, I mean, if it was a trap, it's a well-done trap. Because they used game logic against us for some kind of ambush. And that's kind of, I mean, that is kind of admirable. Like, I did not expect that, because every single item so far in the whole series has been for a puzzle, and if this one's not, then that was a good trap, and they used our game logic against us. Now, I noticed in this episode there's a huge emphasis on sentimentality with the choices. A lot of them seem to revolve around choosing the quote-unquote nice option versus the quote-unquote mean but practical option. Now, it seems that I may have picked some choices that people disagree with, but let me re-emphasize something I always say when playing this type of survival game. It's really, really easy to sit warm, well-fed, far away, and safe, and be morally dogmatic in these situations. It's really easy to say, oh, well, X never justifies Y, when you've never been in a situation where your entire survival and the survival of all of your friends depends on you actually doing action Y. You do the nice thing when you can afford to. But the truth is, in life or death situations like in this episode, you can't always afford to do the nice thing. Hell, I mean, even Pete said it. Sometimes you need to make the unpopular choices and be hated for it, but in the end, it's all for the greater good. I'm not saying the ends justify the means here. No, never. But just these decisions are hard decisions, and they needed to be made. And I mean, this whole you have to take the hated choices and be unpopular. It wasn't exactly subtle on Telltale's part, and honestly, I think that's what they were going for with this episode, because most of the decisions seem to follow that theme. So, this is, basically the explanation for my major choices in the game. So far, anyway. I really hope you don't think I'm too harsh. I'm just trying to approach this from as real as an angle as I can possibly imagine. Okay? So please share your thoughts in the comments. I'm really interested to know your opinion and just get a little discussion going, because these sorts of games really get the most discussion usually, and I'm really I like a lot of you, and I like most of you, and I want to hear your opinions on this stuff, and especially since we all talked about this in the first season, so I'd like to carry this forward if it's possible. So yeah. Till next time, you guys and girls, please take care of yourselves, and I will catch you in the next game. So, take care. Bye-bye.
You hold your every breath. Life is for the living in the water. Oh, you feel that you should run, but where are you to hide in the water? Oh, against the tide we struggle, skin wearing, against the tide we struggle to keep our heads above the deep, and our hearts above the light, above the light. We vow your life and blood. This is not our home in the water. Oh, yeah, our hope here's never found. Just try and keep your way in the water. Oh, against the tide we struggle, skin wearing, against the tide we struggle to keep our heads above the deep, and our hearts above the light, above the light. And who we are today can never make amends for what we've done. Tainted blood, and his eyes are full of love. Forgive them, release them. Against the tide we struggle, skin wearing, against the tide we struggle keep our heads above the deep, no hearts above the light.